Neto. Fran to Griezmann! It's a terrific goal from Antoine Griezmann. It's the breakthrough for Atletico Madrid. And they have stunned Istanbul tonight. This team who went all the way to the Champions League final 2 campaigns ago. Cocaine looking for Godin. It's turned in for 2-0 by Antoine Griezmann. He scored again. It's becoming quite some night here for Atletico Madrid. 2 goals for the Frenchman. Coquet's deep ball here, won by Godin. Here's Sneijder once again. He has gone for goal. It was pushed aside by Oblak. Donaya. Free header. And it was a whisker away. And his reaction there tells you. Letting fly. Well held by Muslera. Any parry there might have come the way of Jackson Martin. Sneijder. He's gone for goal with a dipping shot. Never dipping in time. Sneijder with a lovely free kick into a dangerous area. He's gone behind for a corner. Vintu here. Oliver Torres for Atletico. Looking for Griezmann. Chance for the hat-trick. Denied by Muslera. Oh, he must have thought that was his big moment there.
From match day 1 were paired in the other game. Benfica hadn't beaten a Spanish side since 1982, but if Felipe Luis hadn't been on his toes to deny Gonzalo Guedes, they'd have had the edge in Madrid. Asserted themselves midway through the first half when Antoine Griezmann's cleverly cushioned pass teed up Angel Correa. The start of a spell of utter dominance in which Diego Simeone's side did everything bar score a second. The movement of Jez especially impressive. His finishing less so, as he squandered a string of chances, allowing Benfica to level completely up. Nelson Semedo's cross caught out the Spanish, and Nico Gaitan was waiting. Simeone had highlighted him as the man to stop, and with good reason. Soon after the break, Gaitan's teasing cross bamboozled Felipe Luis. No stopping Gonzalo Guedes that time. An incredible turnaround, and chances continued to come. Julio Cesar's magnificent double stop, equally important to Benfica, confounding Martinez and Correa as Atletico lost the European game on their own turf for just the 2nd time in 25 matches.
Someone's got to get tighter. Diego Godin.
It's Gabi's delivery. And again, and Griezmann's there! Saved by Nenad Eric.
The goalkeeper makes it look good again, but it's another one.
Trying to take them by surprise with the short corner routine here. Oh, how about that? That is brilliant. Wonderful technique. It's the youngster, Saul, with fantastic improvisation. It is his first goal in the UEFA Champions, and so will we.
Been struggling against this Atleti side from set piece. Someone who's got 99 goals for the club.
Carrasco. It's a good ball over, and it's Jackson Martinez who's able to turn, and now he does score. And look how delighted Diego Simeone and his Atletico teammates are for him. Goodness me, he needed that. Delight for Jackson Martinez. Only his 2nd goal for his new club, his 13th in the UEFA Champions League. You can see what it means. Find a telling delivery here, Fran in towards Jackson Martinez. That is a good save. Great reactions from Nenad Eric. look at the determination to win it back and the quickness with which they did it there. And right, might go alone. On the chip, it's beautiful. What a finish from Oliver Torres. So calm in front of goal. All the hard work initially done by the captain, Gabi. But when the chance came his way, he took it emphatically. It's a lovely finish by Oliver Torres. And it's his first UEFA Champions League goal. Chance. And the shot by Keita Guama, and a superb save from Jan Oblak, who's had Angel Correa. Torres central. Brilliant darting run, and Torres is unmarked in the middle. Oh, it's an own goal. Oh, it's wide in actual fact. Only just though from Dudecka. Outstretched leg. And it's been scored. The own goal by Dudecka. Great run down the right-hand side in the first place.
Plenty of options in there for him. It was over Cabananga. This is Shonko, and that was held well by Oblak.
A good clutch by the goalkeeper, because it was a difficult ball to control quickly and hit fiercely across.
Eindhoven's delivery. Headed back across, here comes Oblak. Clean take from the Atletico goalkeeper.
Have a corner that, very deep ball and a timed run from very deep. Look at this channel, it is a dangerous pass, and it's a pass that easy. There's another one, a deep diagonal.
All for one for the central defender. The conversation continues, and Fernando Torres wonders how he couldn't profit.
Well, Torres got into a great...
Central defenders in there again. Koke's delivery. Almost caught the goalkeeper out.
I think Koke meant it. I think he curled that ball from the left rather cunningly.
Griezmann goes for the return, got there left-footed. Just across the face.
Superb ball. Couldn't do anything else from that angle. Fierce.
Carrasco. Didn't intend that. That is for sure.
Certainly
Can
won't take
Atletico
place.
change the scoreline? Godin went to ground. And then the follow-up header was a routine one for Eric in the Astana goal.
Cleared the 6-yard box.
In towards Carrasco. He might have a shooting opportunity. And it wasn't enough to trouble Eric in the Astana goal. He knows he's got his clean sheet now.
Yeah.
In very brightly. Gabi, the captain. There is the opening goal. Atletico Madrid, who survived the chance just moments ago, they have taken the lead at the Vicente Calderon, and they're well on their way to a place in the last 16. Discussions. Atletico still pressing. Plenty men forward. Gabi, Griezmann. It's 2-0, and that settles it. Atletico Madrid are going through to the knockout stages of the Champions League for the 3rd year in a row. And just like the first goal, it's the captain Gabi laying it on a plate for Antoine Griezmann. He scored 2 against Galatasaray on match day 1. He scored... And then Simeone, you know, epitomises what Atletico try and do.
It's a lovely ball through, and what a chance here! And Jeroen Zoet couldn't stop it. Jeffrey Bruma did. Luciano Vietto with a well-timed run, picked out beautifully.
This was certainly old school.
Now the flag has stayed down, and Griezmann is in on goal. Met by Zoet, who timed his rush from his goal just right. Lovely touch from Davy Prupper. Lovely skill again. Prupper straight at Oblak. Locadia blasted by Willems. It just won't go in. There's a wall of navy in front of them.
Well, we said it might take something special.
Willems now is their way through to Locadia or Narsing. It's behind Locadia, and it's only just turned behind his own post.
The guy said, look, just calm down.
It's Gabby. Needed saving by Zoet. There's Juan Fran. That's Koke. First big chance. Massive save by your own Zoet to keep out Griezmann. There'll be a chance to score it now. There nearly was again. Oblak got it away, but it squirmed just behind Luke de Jong. And again Gabby. The cross is good. The chance is excellent, and so's the save. Back it again from Gabby, but into the side of the goal.
I think there's an infringement.
Let's go. Cross in from the Belgian. It's looped over the top for a corner. That's what Mark Clanbur's given. Almost a shooting chance. Maybe one for Fernandez. It's on target. It's easily smothered though. Ignored Van Ginkel. Good shot. Oh, off the post. Might have been tipped onto the post. De Jong still scraps. Close as we've come to a goal. Help to Torres. Bruma tried to stop the shot. Zoet had to stop the shot. Again, there's a noticeable increase in the noise. Oh, what a chance! Failed to score with their first effort from the spot. Here's Van Ginkel. Atletico is the man, and he is again. No mistake at all. And he only just... He's got another one from the 3-3. And he does. Oh, Bruma buries it. Oh, Moreno. Torres does that. He trained on the ball, then a little look up. And he's one of those. And that one's hit a firm favourite. A firm penalty to take Atletico Madrid through to the quarter-finals of the Champions League.
Neymar on the move, so is Suarez. Bit of space here for Messi. And Messi's going to try one for the first time tonight and just drag it wide. It would be a significant goal if Messi scores tonight. He's one away. Dani Alves in towards Neymar. What an opportunity. You would have expected Neymar to gobble that one up.
And Neymar expected Neymar to gobble that up by his reaction. Best chance of the match, and he should have buried it.
D-Sport 2 HD, again from 7. And there's the first shot that's sent in. The top scorer with 26 goals, the French international. Now Koke. Here's Fernando Torres! And Torres punishes Barcelona! And the excellent start made by Atletico Madrid is rewarded by the first goal.
You know what, it was brilliant play by Atletico Madrid. Real poor defensive play by Barcelona, completely switched off. Nobody.
That didn't quite work for him at Chelsea. And then Torres with a good ball here towards Griezmann. And it took a good save in the end, didn't it?
What Luis Enrique is going to do, or what the players are going to do, how are they going to rectify this? Oh,
now
no!
We're going to get a change in the tide because Fernando Torres has been shown a yellow card already. There's a second yellow. Now Neymar. And then Messi!
Well, that was lovely, wasn't it? That was more like it. And regardless of it going wide, it was really nice play. Iniesta to Neymar.
Neymar. Still Neymar. Oh! And we'll get another opportunity. In towards Neymar. Another header. And a save this time from Oblak.
Should have scored.
Lionel Messi. And still Lionel Messi. Oblak down. Neymar on the follow-up. And it was Juan Fran who got a foot in. Neymar with a curler. He's getting closer, isn't he?
Again, Atletico letting them come inside onto his right.
Neymar lines up another one. Gives it instead to Messi. Dani Alves in towards Jordi Alba. And off Suarez, and the European champions are level, and Luis Suarez has another one just when they needed it most.
He hasn't done much all night, but wow, has he ignited the crowd at the Nou Camp.
Busquets forced to hurry, still gets it to Messi, and then Suarez, and then Alves, and then Suarez! Fantastic from Barcelona! A quality goal from the best side in Europe.
And it's in the back of the net in the blink of an eye, wasn't it? It all happened so quickly.
And the referee blows the full-time whistle, and Barcelona do have the lead after a tough...
Out of his feet to do that. Gabi did well. Niguez off the outside of the boot. Griezmann! Atletico Madrid have that goal now! So what do you know about this? Griezmann for Atletico. They lead 1-0, and Barcelona might be in trouble. Iniesta, now Neymar. Looking to bend one, he hit the bar, didn't he, last week, with an effort from that closer range. A wholly unpleasant experience. PK won the header, back in again by Fernandes, and the looping header hits the bar.
And he's not missing that. Look at this header. Heads it back.
Griezmann's waiting in the middle. On he goes, Felipe Luis, and that's handball. That is got to be a penalty. Iniesta. And does so. 2-0 Atletico Madrid. Surely now they are on their way into the semis. And the hoodoo on the holders in this competition looks like it's struck again. Iniesta stayed on the pitch. He wants a penalty kick. That was all marginal, wasn't it? Niguez, I think it was. It is Messi. And listen to that roar. It's like Atletico had scored at the other end. And blows, and Barcelona, the favourites and holders, are out on a manic night.
With a formation, even after 5 or 10 minutes, he must be thinking already.
Look at this from Niguez. He's got past 3 of them. He's going to score, is he? Yes, he is! What a brilliant solo goal from Saul Niguez! That was just sensational. Oh, it's a miscue, and very nearly costly, and what an amazing escape that was. Griezmann's got him behind here. Got his shot away as too. It's the legs of Neuer that kept that away.
Yeah, it's half a chance, certainly for a...
Alaba invited to shoot and hits the underside of the bar.
Oh, what a strike that had everything on it. Dip, swerve, thunderous shot from the left boot of Alaba.
There's the corner kick and saved on the line. Javi Martinez's header. Oblak very grateful to collapse onto that. Lewandowski's waiting on the puppets. Vidal goes for it, and it was a real cracker Jacko shot. Great effort from Arturo Vidal. Very fast break. It's out to Torres here. Torres, wonderful piece of play. Oh, it's a near side of the post. It's come out to Koke, and the goalkeeper saved. Well, this is this Torres effort.
Yeah, it's brilliant outside the foot. You know, naturally you go with that with your left foot.
Party atmosphere for Atletico Madrid. They've done it again in the Champions League at the Vicente.
On the left-hand side, Costa puts it into the box. Lewandowski stretched, and the defender Juan Fran did just enough And that's the ball that we're talking about, and they're going into the...
So they come on the counter. Griezmann lays it back to Gabi. Oh, crucial save that by Manuel Neuer. Back five is Vidal. And again, it's stuck in the hands of Jan Oblak, who is such a fine goalkeeper. In Torres this time. Ribery will have a go. Goal! Oh, it's found away, and then over. And the Atletico players not particularly happy with the challenge in there. Atletico players in that wall. It's Xabi Alonso who hits it and scores! Bayern a level in the tie. 1-0 on the night. Ribery wanted it. Xabi Alonso.
You've got the deserved goal as well.
Douglas Costa with the corner kick. There's a penalty. Martinez went down. Scored 7 penalties already this season. Save! And it comes to Xabi Alonso. And Atletico. Guardiola to leave and choose a move to the Premier League. This is the penalty again.
Initially it's a great save, but then he gets...
Pass through. Okay. This is where they can be dangerous now. Torres. Oh, Griezmann's in here. Griezmann for Atletico Madrid! They're ahead of the tie again! And that's what they've been waiting for! One mistake, one chance to pounce on the counter, and they took it. Griezmann there with him. Malabon the overlap again. High hanging cross towards the far stick. Oh, they're back in it again! He did have his moment, Lewandowski! They lead on the night, 2-1, 2-2 on aggregate, but Atletico have the away goal.
Lewandowski is a goal scorer, but for me this is all about Vidal at the far post, how he gets up here, strength. You know, in my opinion, it's all about getting the results and it's winning the games.
Oh, Torres has won a penalty, and Bayern are crumpled and crestfallen, and Martinez says he was outside the box. Out, Torres saved, and a foul.
See this penalty again, it's not the greatest of penalties, in fact it's very similar to Muller's.
Carbon copy. Alonso with the corner kick. Glance through the box. Met by Alaba, deflected and parried away by the goalkeeper. And will he still get it? Martinez into the box. It's in the hands of Oblak. And that's it. That is it. The celebrations are for Atletico.
All derbies played in one of Europe's most iconic stadiums, of course, and home too to one of the fiercest and longest running rivalries in Italian football as well. The scene is well and truly set inside the San Siro here tonight, Owen Hargreaves, isn't it?
Well, so far it's been an incredible week. I think everybody keeps asking for predictions, but it's just too tough to call. Two very different teams. Real Madrid, I would say, are favourites because they have the best.
Mark Tranberg is back under the microscope on a big stage tonight after his performance in the cup final. And slightly later than advertised, the 2016 Champions League final underway. It's the first opportunity for Fernando Torres, who will see plenty of Sergio Ramos tonight. He's to Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's off on the run here. It was the Atletico captain Gabi who makes the tackle. Gareth Bale, and he's put it into a really good area, and it was a fantastic save by Oblak. It's Casemiro who came in, I think it was. Oblak has been in such good form all season, and little layoff by Benzema to Kroos, and now Ronaldo. It was Juanfran this time. He's got the nod tonight over Jimenez, who struggled quite a lot in the semi-final second leg in Munich. He gave away the penalty and deflected the Xabi Alonso shot past his own goalkeeper too. I think it was Felipe Luis, who's been so consistent in the Liga and the Champions League, got it away, and then that's a heavy challenge by Carvajal, right in front of Diego Simeone, who wastes no time in telling Mark Clattenburg all about it. It's Bale. So just popped up on that left-hand side for the first time. The previous final between these two. Kroos with the delivery. Bale helped it on, and it's gone in! And Sergio Ramos is claiming the Real Madrid goal, and just like he did 2 years ago, the Real Madrid captain scores.
The little things add up. Giving away free kicks in silly areas has cost them. Real Madrid's best chance came from a free kick from Gareth Bale on the other side. And it's not a great ball in from Toni Kroos. But a flick on just causes chaos, and even against the best defence, has he got a clear sight of it.
Felipe Luis with the ball in. Saul Niguez was the intended target. Ronaldo back there helping out defensively. Was in this time. Ramos came across and was able to keep his arms away from the ball. Benzema did really well to shake off Godin, and a strong arm from Open. And then Gavi. Griezmann is offside. Struck it really well anyway. It's flagged, but it went up very quickly.
But that's where he needs to be, on the shoulder. This is some ball from Gavi.
Gavi threads it through for Antoine Griezmann. Griezmann hits a low one. Just dragged it, didn't quite connect with it as he would have liked to have done, but just one or two signs here in the last 3 or 4 minutes that Griezmann is becoming more of a factor. Now Antoine Griezmann, Fernando Torres, and Pepe was in there, and Mark Clattenburg says penalty. And here is the response at the start of the second half for Atletico Madrid. Clumsy from Pepe. Griezmann versus Navas, and he's hit the bar. What an opportunity wasted by Antoine Griezmann and Atletico Madrid. And just like in the semi-final in Munich, they miss a penalty at a big moment in the tie.
Well, you just need your big players to step up.
Griezmann hovering in there too around the 6-yard box. It's in towards Torres. It's not fully clear. There's going to be a goal kick. It was Savic who was sticking. Ronaldo was in there helping. Mark Clattenburg says play on, and Koke saw it dropping nicely for him.
Well, the difference in energy and intensity.
Towards Torres, and Ramos was in there sharply. Torres made a genuine attempt to get the ball, but he's going to get the yellow card anyway from Mark Clattenburg.
But he needs to be there as a centre forward, as a midfield player. You need your centre forward to be there as a wall pass.
Cristiano Ronaldo, it's neat and tidy this from Real Madrid. And then Gareth Bale. Mark Clattenburg had let it go. I think Ronaldo said he'd have preferred the free kick, but it was a shooting opportunity, wasn't it, for Gareth Bale? Ronaldo couldn't get it under control. Here he is though, Ronaldo. And it was Godin who fouled him, and this time they will get the free kick in a position where they can have a strike at goal. Now Ronaldo away from Savic, and still Ronaldo, and Godin got across in the nick of time. Benzema's in here. Big save again from Oblak. It's the second time he's done it tonight. It's the first real sight that Benzema time. Here's Ronaldo though, and Ronaldo took it early, and it was straight at Oblak, and he's in that central role now, Cristiano. Here's Bale weaving his way through, and still Bale, and then Ronaldo, and Oblak was there to meet him, and then Vasquez misses his kick. Bale for Real Madrid! Gavi lifts one forward here for Manfred, it's dangerous and it's in, and they come back to level it, and it's the man who's come off the bench, Yannick Carrasco, who's got the goal.
What a game, and they deserve it. They've been exceptional in this second half. Their family members are there, just pitch side. Brilliant second half from Atletico Madrid.
Acceleration from Marcelo, and now Bale looking to try and pick out the near post when he got others in white waiting for a cross. Ronaldo, it's a dangerous one, and it was Bale who was attacking it.
He's in the air, he's been exceptional.
Pepe and Ramos on their way in. It's in by Isco, and it's in towards Ronaldo. I don't think you can really believe that he didn't get more contact on the header.
Well, it's a free header. Again, set.
And there is the full-time whistle at the end of extra time. The Champions League / European Cup final is going to a penalty shootout. Now in Hargreaves, these two sets of players are literally out on their feet. Who scored? Griezmann against Navas, and this time he gets the job. And it's 2-1 to Keylor Navas. 2-2. Here comes Bale. Make it 3-3. And Sergio Ramos. Juan Fran against Navas, and there's the first mistake, and how significant. Ronaldo to win the Champions League. And he does now! Real Madrid have won the Champions League for the 11th time. And Cristiano Ronaldo with the significant penalty to seal it.
Football is so cruel.
It's title number 11 for this club. It's Real Madrid's night in Milan. Real Madrid are Champions League winners yet again.